All right, y'all. Bearder Bros Golf Show back for another week. I'm Rod.
And I'm Marcus.
So, first out the gate. So, the first time in 33 years that we have an amateur that's won on the PGA Tour, Nick Dunlap was able to close it out after taking a three-shot lead into the American Express tournament today, overtaking Sam Burns and Christian Bezodenhout. I'm gonna screw that name up. But he won by one stroke with a clutch putt on 18. Burns really tumbled out. 17 and 18
Yeah.
just couldn't hold it together. Put it in the water on kind of the island green on 17. What do you think about the kid, man? I mean, he's been out there for a couple years now, lighting up the college game.
Yeah. I mean, that's the age we're in. The younger the better, apparently, getting it started earlier. I mean, and then with PGA Tour U now, you getting all these exemptions in. So even if he wasn't doing PGA Tour stuff, he'd be doing Corn Ferry events anyway. So, yeah, just another example of young American golf coming to show you what it's about. And hopefully we can just keep carrying this on and keeping the momentum going. And hopefully we can get a little reboot of the PGA Tour, and make it competitive again now that we have some of those, some of our fan favorites going out and going to the Champions Tour and getting a new era of golf in here. And now, JT and Spieth and players like that, they're the elder statesmen. They're the vets. And so that's even crazier to say because we're only, 12, 12 years into our golf journey, or coming up on 12 years. So for that to
Yeah,
be happening, I'm sorry, 13. In 2011. That was that.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow, time flies. But yeah, so real good on him.
yeah. And he's not, going to get any compensation for this win as he was an amateur. I've always wondered if, like, hey, if an amateur won, I think we were talking about this with Sam Bennett threatening in the Masters last year,
Yeah.
would he be able to capitalize
He's
financially? And
not
no, he
cashing the big
cannot.
check, but he cashed in some of it, I think. Like I think you're
No,
allowed to,
no.
you can't
G-
thought you were allowed to
Golf
take a
Channel said
certain amount
no.
of it.
No, Golf Channel said
Believable.
no because he went in as an
He'll make
AM.
it up in
So
NIL. Yeah, he'll make it up in NIL money
NIL
or
deal.
whatever.
Yeah, clearly he's already sponsored by Adidas, and I'm sure he has money coming in. He doesn't have a lot of. He doesn't have any other sponsors on his clothes, but I'm sure he's got some other deals going on.
College athletes, when they're competing in their team events, they are required to wear the apparel and footwear sponsor of their college. But outside of official team activities, they can sign with whoever they want. So he's signed here with Adidas, True Temper, a Toyota dealer, and these wealth advisors. Those are all his NIL partners. And today that paid off big time for
That is, of
Adidas.
course, if he has a 2 year exception or exemption on the PGA Tour if he accepts it during the 2024 season. If he accepts it, if it's after the 2024 season, he has 30 days, and then that'll clear him for the 2025 season. So he's got a lot of runway left, and he's got a solid game, and it seems like a really strong mental game as well. We're gonna beat the dead horse. We talked about it with Dominic last week. Is that these guys are getting younger and younger. They have more access to technology and the ability to get quicker, faster, and
Yeah.
so it's just it's a different game out here. So shout out to him for being able to close it out. Playing with neck to neck with Sam Burns and Justin Thomas, who Thomas couldn't really get it rolling today at all. Just pretty much a par machine. So I will say this. We were just talking about the weather before we hopped on. Seeing green, even if it's that kind of overseeded rye, I miss golf. I hadn't. I mean, I played last weekend and got to the range midweek, even though greens were still covered. I want to hit the course so bad. I know you've gotten out there more recently, but I was fiending this weekend to go. I was like almost tempted to catch a flight to Florida or something and go play somewhere.
Yeah, I
It's
forced it
hard.
yesterday. It was 40 degrees. I forced it. The sun was out. It helped a lot. But
Yeah.
yeah. Man, those guys had on t-shirts and like light quarter zips, and their
I
ears
know.
were exposed. Just the life to
and then
live.
of
Oh,
course you see
man.
the Champions Tour playing in Hawaii. So we've had 3 straight weeks of seeing Hawaiian golf in warm and cozy weather while
Sweaty. Yeah, having the time of
we're
their
in the
life.
30s. I know. You get a lot of stuff out of this channel, y'all. A little business knowledge, a little technical golf knowledge, a little BS in here and there. You're in a well-rounded environment. So, uh,
Absolutely.
hit that subscribe button, hit that membership button. We got you covered on all things golf.